I'm sure that a Siemens imager versus a GE imager has differences that doctors can understand. But what you really think about, or at least what many customers of those products think about, is what's my uptime? And if something goes wrong, how quickly can I get it fixed? And what's that experience look like? And so services in that context is incredibly important, and in fact differentiates one company versus another. So take the case of railroads as an example. You don't get older at least in the US economy, than a railroad. For those companies to grow, they have to be service machines. They have to be able to articulate a service delivery expectation to their customers. They have to be able to manage that expectation. They have to be able to track their assets in a way that they couldn't do 30 years ago, 20 years ago, even 10 years ago. Every locomotive has a device on it that allows you to track it. Every car has a box on it, and as it passes wayside detectors, you know what's moving around. You can picture in your mind what that looks like. You can picture a network of 30,000 track miles in your mind and knowing where all of your 200,000 cars and trains are at any given point in time, and have the ability to communicate that to your customers and manage things dynamically. And that's where we're going. So a retailer is not going to put up with, I'll deliver it to you in 2 weeks plus or minus 2 weeks. Right? They expect you to deliver it in 100 hours plus or minus 5 hours. And so service really matters. Now, it didn't matter 30 years ago. 30 years ago, we were perfectly fine with, I'll get it to you in 2 weeks plus or minus 2 weeks. But supply chains move faster. Inventory levels are lower. There's less working capital available for companies. The pace of customer expectations, I think, is evolving. It may be the only thing that's evolving faster than the service delivery capability of the railroads and other industrial sectors of the economy. Because customers don't understand why they can track their package to the minute, or at least to the half hour with UPS or Amazon, and they can't understand where their 100 tons of sand are at any given point in time. It doesn't make sense intuitively.